Hey everybody, Joe Lowry, what a day. Happy Friday to you, TGIF. Hope everybody had a good week out there. Hope they're going to have a great weekend. I know we will in about 8 more days when the Patriots take on the Atlanta Falcons at Super Bowl 51, but that's not for another week. But I guess we got enough news around here to whet our appetite. You know, early this week, Massachusetts lawmakers convened. They chose to give themselves a pay raise. Not just any pay raise, but an across-the-board average of 40% pay raise. This vote did come in at a whopping 115 to 44 in favor of the pay raise. And in case you didn't know, what a result like that means only one thing. It's veto-proof. That's right. And earlier today, Governor Charlie Baker, with the help of the press and everybody else, vetoed that measure. Now, you're probably, what does this all mean and so forth? But I'll tell you what it means. It means absolutely nothing, because next week, guess what happens? The lawmakers reconvene. They go ahead and go in there and they veto the governor's veto. That's right, folks. What are we doing here? Is this government at its finest? Because I know they're not working. Have you looked at the amount of hours they put in on a weekly basis? You got to check it out. It's astonishing. It's just absolutely horrifying. These are just facts, folks. 115 to 44, a veto-proof type bill, which the governor is going to veto, and then we're going to go back in there and, re-unveto it. It's just crazy, you know. The measure came up to the floor a few weeks ago, and it probably happened about 2 o'clock on a Wednesday afternoon, and what are the majority of the taxpayers doing at that time? Well, if you're anybody like me, you're either working, raising your kids, surviving to get by to pay your mortgage and the rent and so forth. And, and how are we supposed to know all this? Well, the press does let us know about this, and it is available on the website. If you look inside your Boston Globe or your, the new Enterprise or the Patriot Ledger, they're buried about 10 pages deep. And you probably wonder why they're buried 10 pages deep. You want to know why? Because that doesn't sell newspapers. The press, they cover the crimes, the murders, the Hollywood, all the pomp and circumstance that everybody else wants to read first. Nobody wants to read about a 40% pay increase until it gets to now. Folks, it's all smoke and mirrors. I told you before, this 40% pay increase reflects that Governor Charlie Baker will now be making $185,000 a year, and that Speaker DeLeo will make $142,000 a year. I know they've gone on record saying they're not going to accept the pay increase, but would you not accept the pay increase? I guess the only thing that we could do here is either A, vote to get them out, or B, run for office and join them. I'm Joe Lowry. What a day.